Hi, old guy here. This next video, I want to discuss, am I looking at the camera or am I looking at the camera? I want to discuss the theories that I'm thinking behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. So some of you know I had a horse go into the air off the ground, and then I fell underneath, and the horse's tail came, his ass end just came, 1,200 pounds came right down on me. And surgeries and been in the kind of pain, and some of you understand this, some don't, but just appreciate it. The kind of pain that most people would go to the ER over. Every day for the past, I've just had a couple days break somehow, but every day for 14 years now, a little over 14 years. And there's something that happens with that kind of pain. I don't want to call it psychological changes. I think psychological is just theoretical. I say neurological, bioneurological, body and the brain, and that's where I'm keeping this. You can have your psychology and your biopsychology all you want. That's just all theory. Neuropsych, in my book, that's real. That's the organic mind. And that's the organic human being. And that's the difference between psych and neuropsych. Psych deals with the theoretical being that is supposed to fit in with society in a certain way. Neuropsych deals with the neurons and their reaction, their response, and maybe behaviorally how to retrain them. So I'm in this pain, right? And I'm getting like this. I've been working out. You see my videos. I'm working out, but I'm getting like this. I'm in this world of pain, and I'm starting to get shaky because after 14 years of it, actually feeling frail. I may not be frail, and I may not look frail to you, but let me tell you, here and in my body, I feel that if you hit me with a feather, I would break at times. That's because of the pain. I don't break. I do some pretty hard workouts. I know I'm not going to break, but my mind thinks I am because of this constant pain. My neurons have been trained to respond. How do they respond? Frailty. And I think that has to do with fight or flight. When somebody hurts you or you hurt yourself, and like in an accident, with a training accident, the fight or flight comes into play. You want to fight or you want to flee, right? Well, imagine that pain not leaving. Which one is going to stay? And I think after 14 years of pain, the need to flee the pain, the need to get away from the pain, sometimes becomes overwhelming. Even in my sleep, I feel the pain. And it's just overwhelming. I want to get away, and I start getting shaky. I can't help it. It's the neuropsychological end of it. It's the way the neurons are reacting. It's the way my very muscle memory is reacting. It's the way my very nerve memory is reacting. These things are embedded in my physical cells. This pain, it's embedded, right? So how do we get out of that loop? It is a pain loop. How do we get out of it? Well, I did yoga today. Now, when they say, namaste, I go, God bless you. Do it with this hand, this hand. So, how do I do it with this hand? Like this. And I've learned to use my breathing over time, and I've done this with Wim Hof breathing too. I've learned to use my breathing to direct my mind to mutate the pain I'm feeling into something that's not pleasant. It's never pleasant. Something different, something that doesn't make my neurons change, make my muscles change, make me stand different, make me shaky. So I took a month off of the gym. I was getting all these little injuries, and I just needed a month off. I took a good month off. During that time, however, I tried something new. I started the stairs because I wanted to keep my legs in shape, the stair machine. But my sons encouraged me to get on the punching bag. Now, here I am, shoulders rebuilt, back rebuilt, neck rebuilt. What am I doing on a punching bag? They showed me the proper way to do it. And I would say, before you even consider going on the bag, even if it's just to tap it, you talk with somebody that understands. You talk with a trainer. Ask your doctor. Oh, here it is. Yeah, go ask your doctor. You know what he's going to say? Oh, no, not at your age and in your shape. So, but if you decide to do this against your doctor's advice, just start tapping the bag. And I'm going to show you, I'm not just tapping it with my hands. Go out and get a good set of bag gloves. I got the MMA gloves, open fingers. They work fine for me. But what I've found is that the visceral impact is sending a completely different, voluntary, not pain, but like in that arena, it's a voluntary signal that I'm sending back into my biofeedback loop. And you know what it's doing? It's taking that biofeedback loop and it's breaking the cycle of pain, because it's so, I don't want to say traumatic. It's not traumatic. It's just different. It's like it's smacking somebody in the face who's having a meltdown. Boom. Stop that. And, I've actually done that and they stop it. It works. I didn't want to hurt them, but they were freaking out. They were going to go running out in front of the car or something. And they stopped. They were, I'm just so, I go, I know. This is giving your biofeedback pain loop smack in the face, and it'll stop it with this jittery, this frailty, this, not knowing where to step because is it going to hurt? Even though it's not going to hurt any more than it did yesterday, you get very, very, you anticipate pain when you get in that feedback loop. That's the worst thing in the world. Anticipating pain will shut you down. It shut me down so much. It made me to where I couldn't do stuff. Just anticipating the pain, not even having it. And so I worked through that, and now I'm to the point to where I'm smacking that pain. Hey, quit freaking me out here. You quit freaking out in there. And guess what? It's working. The bag. It's as simple as that. The bag. My goodness. Who would have thought? So let's get on with the video, people. What am I doing yammering? Hi, the old guy here at Fawcett Gym. We're doing the bag today. So with all my surgeries, with nerve damage, with pain that actually has been so intense over the years, it's making me get shaky in the way I walk and in the way I respond and the way I react. Here's what we're doing. Okay? You can look up a lot of things on YouTube with left jab. That's it. Right hook. Okay? There's a lot of things. Go look it up. Left jab, right hook. There's a guy that was an Olympian. He's a great trainer over in England now. The other thing I do, both arms though, I'm punching with my elbow hard. And when I do that, I brace the side I'm doing with, and I use my leg, I use the leg, and the whole side can go in. And so what I'm doing, I'm creating a line of strength, you may say, right? Line of strength. Let's see if I can get this. I'm so uncoordinated. Oh, here we go. A line of strength. Line of strength from this fist all the way down to my foot. All those muscles are involved in that. The other thing I do is this. Getting it? Am I? Yeah, I hope so. Holding the bag. And then another thing I do is this. I'm doing my legs. You all know this. Did I get it? Yeah. I'm just touching it. This right leg, partially paralyzed. What this has done for me, it's getting this partially paralyzed right leg to do things that it formerly couldn't do. It's very hard to do. And it's also making the impact. It's just, you know. Now get somebody to show you how to do this. You could break your wrist doing this starting out. But what this is doing for me is it's giving me external stimulation that's kind of rough. I mean, it's not like a massage, if you know what I mean. It's an aggressive stimulation that's actually breaking me out of this frail state, walking like this, right? And I've done that. I've done that recently, but I make sure I come in here and I hit this bag. And there's some other things you could do, I guess, less impact. But I have found that the impact and that reaching out and doing stuff I haven't done before. Let's see if I can get a shot of it here. Let's try. See how I'm going. All the way through. Every muscle is into that punch. On that side, on this side. Right? And what this has done, it's shaken my brain out of this frailty, I guess you could say. I deal with so much pain. Some of you do, and I know you do. And have you ever just woken up and that pain's got you like this? You just don't know what's going on. And you're just trying to walk through it, and it's hard. Well, this bag here is doing me right. Talk to a trainer. My sons are great trainers and quite accomplished in the ring. So I'm a lover. I'm a poet. I never fought, but they're teaching me P's and Q's. Big thing is hit it so you don't hurt your wrist. You can actually buy wraps if you need them so your wrist don't hurt. And that's why you need a trainer, or at least you get started, so that you don't hurt yourself, because you could damage your wrist and it may never come around again. So, old guy here, look, my hair grew in too. And this time, you know, it's been shaved. I've shaved it before and grown it real long before, and it's kind of straight. This time, after letting it grow after the last shave, look, Bob Dylan hair, man. This is my Pop-Up Kaizen's hair. This is his Jewish curl, just like Dylan. And so it came in like that. I don't know if I'm ever cutting it. I love this. I love curly hair. I always wanted it, and there it is. I married a curly-haired woman, and so this is pretty cool. I want to say it's good to be back. I took an entire month off, didn't do anything to heal up. I was getting a bunch of tiny little injuries, and it was happening every week, and I had to rearrange for healing and all that. I took a month off, nothing, except I started a little bit on the bag, which I hadn't done before, and then I started, see the stairs? I'm going to go there next after this, but so I'm back. Hit the bag, people. Hit the bag, especially if you're getting frail. If you're able to get around, but you're getting frail, you're feeling frail, you could even just touch it. You can just touch it. You can just touch it. Touch, tap, tap. But you do that, look. See it? Tap, tap, tap. You don't have to hit hard. Just as long, make the contact, get that visceral feeling of contact, and it really did something to me. It changed my neurons, And it made my body react to this pain that I've lived with since, oh my Lord, 14 years and a couple months, this horrible pain. My whole attitude is changing toward it. It's not affecting me, I'm affecting it. Also, look, right over here, right back there, taking 2 or 3 yoga classes a week. And I've told you, when they go, namaste, I go, God bless you. I would say you could be a Christian and go to yoga if you just stay strong. You know what I mean? I don't think we should pursue anything that would take us away from Christ. This is not taking me away from Christ. I'm able to share my love for God with my instructors and fellow students. So, hey, this is the old guy. I'm signing off. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah.